Hello folks, Robert from Marine Depot here, and we have a very special episode in store for you guys. We just wrapped up our yearly showing at Reefapalooza Orange County, and this year we spent some time to speak one-on-one with some very special guests in attendance at the show. So stay tuned to see some live interviews with Neptune Systems, CoralView, and Malev's Reef. Our first interview is with Chris Conti from CoralView, who shows us a couple of new and exciting products that are coming to Marine Depot in 2018.
Alright guys, we're here at Reefapalooza Orange County with CoralView. This is Chris. Chris, how you doing?
Hey guys.
Good. So he's got he's got some new stuff to show us, specifically the new Razor, which we're super excited about. So Chris, tell us a little bit more about the Razor.
So guys, this is replacing the old Razor that's been out for about 4 or 5 years now. New Razor comes in this nice sleek black color. It has an onboard controller, but it also, you can add the MaxSpec Connect for Wi-Fi connectability. There'll be an app for it. We have 4 channels of control right now, and these are linkable. So master-slave situation where you could go as many as up to 10, 15, 20 master-slaves.
With the MaxSpec Connect, right?
The MaxSpec Connect.
Okay, so what I'm hearing here with the MaxSpec Connect, we're going to integrate the gyro pumps as well as
it'll operate just about everything. Anything a MaxSpec makes, the Connect will operate. So we have the gyres, we have the Razor, we have the Ithriel, and now we have the turbine pump. So all of them have their own app, connect through the MaxSpecs and the MaxSpec Connect, and there you go.
Okay, and when are we looking to have the new Razor available?
New Razor will be available right around Thanksgiving. I'm going to say maybe right before or right after, but it's coming soon.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, you can pre-order on Marine Depot right now.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Excellent.
Comes with the legs. Hanging kit is optional. It does have fans. Fans will come on. The unit is in the canopy. Temperature exceeds 125 degrees, but
yeah,
here's the new Razor.
I really like the profile of it too. It's smaller.
Smaller, and the heat sink is actually, this thing has not gotten even remotely, not even remotely hot.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of excited about these grill things over here. The first time we got to see them, I'm surprised how small they are. They're actually nice and compact.
Very compact. Say goodbye to filter socks, guys.
Yeah, right?
Now we have the clear units. Pretty much can handle any size aquarium. So water flows through, goes through the media. The media gets clocked. There's a couple sensors here. So the water level will raise as the media clocks, and it will tell the smart controller to rotate the filter media.
Very cool.
And then the level goes back down, it operates, and very smart design.
And these are available now?
These are available actually in like mid-December, right before Christmas.
Mid-December. And Marine Depot's going to have these?
Absolutely. I think they're going to be the first ones.
That's what we like to hear.
Replacement rolls, this is 50 micron. I'm thinking $25, $30 for a replacement.
Nice.
Maybe a little subscription thing.
Yeah, auto refill, that'd be really neat. How long is this lasting for you guys?
Well,
I know it depends on the
size. It depends on the size, but I'm thinking you're going to get a minimum of 30 days, up to 60 days.
Depending on
the size, it's depending on how big your tank is and how dirty everything is.
Very cool. Well, thanks, Chris. I appreciate you giving us the time. You have a good show?
Yeah, it's awesome. All Southern California.
The new Razor and Clear filters are going to be available on Marine Depot in the following months, so be sure to subscribe to our newsletter and follow along with us on social media to stay up to date with the latest product releases from CoralView. Our next interview is with somebody that has done some really amazing work for the hobby in general and works tirelessly to spread his love for aquariums. Mark Levinson is the creator of Malev's Reef, which is an awesome website that's full of educational content and articles, so stick around to see what Mark has been up to.
Hi guys, we're here at Reefapalooza Orange County with Mr. Mark Levinson. For those of you guys don't know, Mark is the man behind Malev's Reef. So Mark, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Malev's Reef is?
Well, it's an online educational website. I have been documenting things for over 10 years.
Oh wow.
So that there's at least 1,000 articles on the website. And I've been trying to get the new version of my website out since last November.
Right.
I still have 287 articles to move.
Oh wow.
But once it's done, it'll be mobile friendly, which I think the world will love.
Yeah, so you recently acquired a CNC machine.
I did.
It was really cool.
Her name is Minion.
Minion, wow. So what's your favorite project you worked on with the CNC so far?
Well, it's okay. So a CNC machine sounds so easy because basically it's a 3-axis router that will left, right, up, down, okay, and front to back. So that's the 3-axis. And you design what you want to draw, or you draw it out and you tell it cut, and then you think from now on I can just push play and it will cut it out every time. every time she kind of does her own thing.
Wow.
And sometimes I get a good cut, and sometimes I get a bad cut, and sometimes the piece goes flying, and sometimes it doesn't cut through enough.
Learning curve, so to speak.
It never stops.
Right.
You would think, anyway, it has allowed me to do new shapes.
Right.
Because everything before, I mean, I still do rectangles. I still have this thing against anything round. And, but now I can do some interesting cutouts in the top. I can do slits in the bubble towers, and it lets me do all my custom work, because almost everything I build for my customers is custom.
You do a lot of like custom installs, and I mean when you say
Custom sumps, custom top-off containers, custom refugians. They all need a certain size to fit their exact stand.
Right.
I have no cookie cutter products, essentially, which would probably make me more money if I had like 1,000 of something. But I keep building one thing at a time to the exact specs of the customer's demand.
So you run a YouTube channel as well, right?
I do.
All right. So
I'm competing with you.
Yeah, right. Well, with YouTube, what have you found it's done for you in your website and your business, essentially? You know,
It's kind of funny. I fought tooth and nail not to do YouTube.
Right.
Because I have all the articles on my website. And I said, all they have to do is read. It's so easy. And people said, Mark, you have to do YouTube. And I kind of forced my way into doing it because this generation likes to watch it rather than read it. And even then, I'm going to call all of you out. And Robert's going to check later in Google Analytics. He's going to watch this video. Let's say this video is 10 minutes long, and he's going to see average view time 4 minutes. Because some of you guys quit early, some of you guys jump ahead. We know what you're doing.
I'm guilty of that. I am very guilty of that. I scrub until I see what I want to hear.
But there's a neat trick you can do, which is phenomenal, and I use it all the time on YouTube. You can do the 1.5 times speed.
Oh, right.
And you do that, and they talk faster, they stop breathing, and they get to the point. So you can speed this up if I'm talking too slowly, or I can talk really fast, and then you have to slow this down to understand what I'm saying.
So you recently cleaned your reef out, or you fragged it out. So let's start with why.
Okay. Okay, all of the corals had grown into this mass at the top of my reef. So here's the water, and the coral is touching the water like this. Everything underneath was in shade. It was all dying. I just watched things just die. And there's nothing I could do besides cutting coral. And of course, I never cut anything. Why would I do that? So I have this big beast of a colony that I've got a phenomenal picture of it, where we took it out, and it was probably about that wide in one piece. We lifted it out. The guys fragged it because I couldn't bear to touch it. So they're on the floor fragging. I'm pulling out more dead stuff. So I made a lot of room. And I gave it away to people that were there that day. It was a viewing party. They had barbecue, they had drinks, and they got frags. And when I got off the walkboard at the end of the day, I had this new looking tank that I really didn't like. And all that stuff was gone, so I didn't even think about it, which was actually really the best thing I could do. Yeah.
Mark is an absolute character, and if you ever get the chance to meet him, be sure to stop and say hello, as I'm sure you'll walk away with a laugh and learn something at the same time. Also, don't forget to visit his website to check out all of the amazing content Mark has created. Last but certainly not least is one of the most exciting new products introduced in 2017. The Neptune Systems Trident is an automatic water testing station that will log and test calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium levels in your reef tank. We sat down and spoke with Terrence from Neptune Systems to learn a little bit more about the new Trident.
All right, we're here at Reef Palooza, Orange County with Terrence from Neptune Systems. Terrence, how you doing?
Real good, doing good.
So you got a new product here, the Trident, right?
Yep.
All right, tell us more about it.
Well, we showed this off at MACA. It was a big debut for us. Back in San Diego, 2016, we met up with Jim Welsh and looked at an alkalinity monitor that he had put together, was showing around to everybody, and we struck a deal with him to figure out how to develop an alkalinity monitor. And along the way, I pretty much said, hey, you know, that's great, but let's go for the Holy Grail.
Do it all, yeah.
Yeah, let's go for the Holy Grail. Let's go for the Holy Trinity. Let's just try to see if we can make it happen. And worked on it for a few months, and he came back with some stuff, and we were blown away at what we were able to do and monitor alkalinity, calcium, and magnesium with one device.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, essentially, how does it work?
So the device itself obviously sits next to your aquarium. It's got two tubes out the back. One tube goes into your tank, one tube goes into a wastewater container. There's no rinsing, no RODI, or anything else necessary. Okay. Inside the device are the reagents. There's 3 bottles. Those 3 bottles will basically last you for a month for all 3 of those tests. At the rate of 4 alkalinity tests a day, 2 magnesium tests, 2 calcium tests a day.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome. So, I mean, when are we looking to have it available? I mean,
So the Trident is going to come available to our insiders in the first quarter of 2018. And it's slated to come out by the end of Q2 in 2018 for the general public. It's going to come in at about $500 to $600. It's going to require you have the new Apex.
yeah,
We know it's a sticking point for some people, but
it is what it is.
it's a technology thing. I assure you there's no grand conspiracy here. And the reagents, you're going to basically be able to get 2 months of reagents in a pack for $40
Oh, nice.
to do that level of testing. So 4 alkalinity, 2 magnesium, 2 calcium a day.
Awesome.
Like 7 cents a test.
About that.
So
So, how's it going to work with the dose?
So the whole idea is it's great to know these numbers, but what if you could actually have your system keep everything at just the right level for you in the tank and be completely safe, so that you don't have to have any overdose or anything like that. It's going to know kind of what your tank should use, monitor it all the time, and use our dose system to add your 2-part, your magnesium back into the tank.
Is when it's connected with the dose, I mean, is that going to be something that's all custom, like advanced programming, or is it going to be
Absolutely not. Basically, you're going to go in there and you say, take care of my aquarium. I've got this kind of an aquarium.
Yeah.
Go in, monitor the alkalinity, keep my alkalinity at 8.4, and it's going to figure it all out for you and keep it level.
Well, I'm super excited to get my hands on it here.
All right, well, sooner or later, probably first quarter.
Right.
All right, thanks. Take care.
Can you imagine finally a product that's going to be able to paint a clear picture of the major elements inside of your reef tank without ever having to touch a test kit? All of us here at Marine Depot are thrilled to get our hands on the new Trident. We're so thrilled, in fact, that we awarded the Neptune Systems Trident with our 2017 Best in Show Award. This was one of 9 products recognized in 2017, and if you'd like to see all 9 of the winners, you can follow the link in the video description below. Reefapalooza is an awesome event that all of us here at Marine Depot look forward to each and every year. The show was created by reef keepers just like you and I to be a fun event for every level of hobbyist. You will see a ton of new products, a myriad of coral and livestock vendors, as well as some educational workshops and presentations from some of the industry's greatest minds. This year, we filmed and documented 3 of the presentations that took place at Reefapalooza. These videos will soon be released on our YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe with us below. I want to send a huge thank you to the Southern California Marine Aquarium Society for putting on yet another wonderful Reefapalooza, and I want to thank all of you guys for supporting Marine Depot and helping us to create fun videos just like this. Until next time, take care and happy reef keeping.